Empathy is learned from childhood. When a child hears your neighbor's child crying, he also starts crying. But empathy doesn't necessarily mean sympathy. Social awareness is the ability to pick up cues in conversations or even by understanding their facial expression. In this video, we will see how to develop balanced and enjoyable conversation. Remember the time when you were at a social event, hoping to connect with new people, but things weren't quite going as planned? The conversations feel awkward or disjointed, and you can't help but wonder why some people naturally attract attention and build rapport, while others seem to create distance without meaning. Often, it's subtle behaviors or attitudes that create these barriers to likability. Let's explore 5 common challenges people face in building positive relationships, and some real-life examples to bring them to life. 1. Lack of empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Without it, people can seem self-absorbed or disconnected. Think about someone who is a team leader at work. When one of her employees tells her that he's feeling overwhelmed with his workload, she brushes it off, telling him, "We all have to deal with stress. Just get it done." Her lack of empathy creates emotional distance, and he feels unsupported and undervalued. On the other hand, leaders who acknowledge others' feelings, even if they can't change the situation, build stronger, more trusting relationships. 2. Constant negativity. Everyone has bad days, but when negativity becomes a constant trait, it can be exhausting for others. Take Rob, for example. He's always the one in the group who finds something to complain about, whether it's the weather, the coffee, or the newest office policy. Imagine if Rob shifted his perspective and occasionally highlighted solutions or positive aspects of situations. People are naturally drawn to those who uplift others, not those who bring them down. 3. Poor listening skills. We all know someone who seems to listen, but they're really just waiting for their turn to speak. Lisa is that friend who, when you're sharing a story, interrupts with, "Oh, that reminds me of this time when I," suddenly, the conversation is all about her. It leaves the other person feeling unheard and disrespected. Contrast this with someone who actively listens, making eye contact, nodding, and asking follow-up questions. For instance, if Lisa had said, "That sounds tough, how did you handle it?" she would have deepened the connection rather than shifting the focus. 4. Arrogance or overconfidence. Confidence is attractive, but arrogance is alienating. Think of Tom, who's always boasting about his accomplishments. At meetings, he dismisses others' suggestions, believing his ideas are the best. He rarely admits when he's wrong, and when others try to contribute, he belittles their input. What if Tom showed a little humility? Acknowledging others' contributions and being open to learning from them would make him far more likable. Being confident without diminishing others is key. Acting superior or always needing to be right can be off-putting. Arrogance often pushes others away because it makes them feel small or unappreciated. 5. Lack of social awareness. Finally, social awareness, or the ability to pick up on cues in conversations, is crucial. Consider Mia, who, at parties, dominates conversations. She talks endlessly about her own experiences. Socially aware individuals, on the other hand, know when to speak and when to listen. For instance, if Mia were to notice these cues, she could pause, ask, "What do you think about that?" or allow others to share. This would create a more balanced and enjoyable conversation. Failing to pick up on social cues, such as talking too much, dominating conversations, or not respecting boundaries, can make interactions uncomfortable. This can lead to people avoiding further interaction. Improving emotional intelligence in these areas can often help resolve these issues and make individuals more likable.